All right, we made it up here. So the drive up here was probably about a 45 to 50 minute drive from Fort Collins. So it's a little bit of a trek, but at the same time, it's a pretty easy drive. So during wintertime, it's not gonna be too bad up here. Unlike some of the last places we looked at Walking Wind, where I would definitely recommend a 4x4 car. Up here, you could definitely get away without having it. And so just kind of that idea, the roads aren't nearly as steep, and the roads into the neighborhood aren't as 4x4 gravelly. They're very well maintained by the neighborhood. And so just something to think about, because those are gonna be some issues that would come up where that would definitely make your drive from Walking Wind a lot longer than probably even coming from here. But this place is just absolutely beautiful. The house sits up on a hill. The property from where we're at right now, property goes down there. They already kind of have a half-built road that goes down to the rest of the property. And we'll kind of follow along and I'll show you where that kind of goes. But very peaceful, very quiet. You're very by yourself up here. Your closest neighbor is just sharing the last bit of driveway, and they have some trees that are going to be in front of them, so you're not really going to see them ever. So if you can see far out in the distance over there, that's really your only closest neighbor to you, so that's a really nice kind of feel. Everybody up here that I've met so far are very nice, very friendly. This is a very outdoorsy activity area. See a lot of people with 4x4 off-road vehicles, dirt bikes, electric bicycles. They got pretty much every toy you could possibly ask for going up the mountains, and kind of makes sense because this area is near a lot of 4x4 trails. It's near a lot of dirt bike trails, single track. And so if those are some things that you guys are interested in, or just getting a Jeep and going and exploring some of the dirt roads around here, this is a pretty good location for it. So I do believe these homes are on propane. I believe the propane tank is right down here, which it is. So this is gonna be your propane tank. They got it fully buried. I would have to ask them how long that typically lasts them summer-wise and wintertime. Those would be some questions I'd definitely ask about it. You also have your septic system out here just to the left. I'm not sure exactly where the leach field would be. It's got to be somewhere up here, but here are your two tanks, and they also made it nice and convenient where they have some checking valves where you just need a pipe wrench to pull those off to check how full it is. So right down below us is kind of where the majority of your property will be for this house. There's still this cutoff road that is up here, and I will start walking down that way to give you guys a better view. If I fall, I apologize. I didn't wear my boots today, so give me a few minutes here. Oh, okay, so I'm down on the road at the moment, and so if you ever wanted to turn this into a nice gravel road and build out somewhere a little bit further, making another shed or another outbuilding, that's kind of what it looks like they kind of designed that for. Looks like you get internet up here. This place is using DirecTV right now, so they also have cable TV if that's something you're into. This hill is a little bit slopey, but not nearly as bad as compared to Walking Wind. There's some parts that are, so just where I'm pointing right now, that's probably as steep as Walking Wind was, but you kind of level out as you get farther down to your property. I'll go down to the property line really quick to show you that, and then we will walk back up and I will show you the home. So property line kind of goes a little bit further down the hill, and we will be running into their property line stakes here in a few minutes once I find a good way through. This is definitely an area when you're walking around to be very careful of in terms of rattlesnakes. A lot of rattlesnakes out this way as well. I'd also recommend wearing pants and long socks because you got a lot of this All right, sorry, took me a little bit to get back up top, but we're back up at the house now, and we are looking down right where I was showing you guys the property line just a few minutes ago. You got a nice beautiful view of the valley and got some great landscaping even further back. Again, another kind of smoky day, so through this video it's a little hard to see. But on this property, you have an amazing back porch that you're able to sit on and enjoy the views. You also have a walkout basement and an area to either put a hot tub or to, you know, put some chairs out. And that is kind of the back of the property. Like I was saying, they do have direct TV up here, so you can get that and internet. And here's kind of the far side of the home. So that red building just up above is the garage that is detached. And then this is the back of the home. Everything looks like it's in very good shape. All the wood is in really good shape here. Everything looks really well cared for. Everything is very structurally sound as what I can see so far on the outside. Nothing that has concerned me at all. Looks like they did a really good job with creating the foundation for this property as well. They were able to really get it nice and solidified to where when I was walking in the house earlier, I didn't have to feel any different shifting in the floor, which was sometimes can be pretty unusual for having a mountain home. They tend to slope in certain directions over time, so that's a good feeling knowing that this foundation was done properly. And this is kind of just the last views from out of the backyard. And then we will head into the home and start going through that. Got a little balcony in the master bedroom up there. You got a nice extended 2-car garage with plenty of workspace. I'll have to probably show you that last because I'm guessing I did not lock it. This is going to be the front entrance to the home. Nice and secluded too, so during the winter time, you might not have nearly as much snow coming in between this area. Wind is a little bit more cut down too, so makes a little bit quieter of a spot. Stairs are in really good shape, has metal railings, has the engineered fake wood, so meant for durability, for lasting long. Coming into the front of the home, you got a mudroom kind of area is kind of how they situated it. They have a little stool and chair, very nice coat area. Not sure what these buttons do here. Oh, those were for the garage door. So you can open up the garages from the inside of the house, from those switches. It's a little tight coming through the entrance, just the way they have it set up. This is legit tile in this on the floor we're walking on right now. This is going to be your 1/4 bath. They put some decent vanities in there. I'm not sure if that's your guys' style or not, but it's in pretty good shape. Everything's in good condition. Don't see any scratching or nicks in the wood. Everything is just very well maintained and kept up here. Now this is going to be an office just right off of the main area. At least that's what they use it for. You could use it as like a spare bedroom or something like that, but there is no shower down here, so they'd have to go upstairs or downstairs to shower. The room is probably 10 foot long by probably 10 foot wide. Coming into the main living room and kitchen area, very open. Got some cool log work that's been done in here. Again, not sure if that's your guys' style or not, but it does add a little bit of that cabin fever to you when you get up here. This is going to be the view from the kitchen. panels are for your electricity. Nice good sized room. It's kind of crowded right now with what they have. These guys are definitely pet friendly. So they do have a pet friendly washing station and grooming area, as well as a vacuum for grooming your dog. So I'm not sure if that's kind of your style or not, but something that can be looked at. This room is probably 8-9 foot wide by 12-13 foot long. So plenty enough space to, if you didn't like having the shower there, you could always put a bench there for folding clothes. I know sometimes for people having the laundry room in the basement isn't always the most ideal. So the next room over from the laundry room is going to be your somewhat storage room, but mainly is where all your plumbing and plumbing is going to be at. So you got your regular water tank, and so the one special thing about this home and a lot of mountain homes, especially if you're going to build one, is that these wells are pretty deep, and so a lot of times what you end up having to do is right in front of us is have a extra tank for carrying water. So because the gallons per minute isn't good enough, it'll bring water up to this tank, which I believe this one has probably got to be at least a 600-700 gallon tank, and it'll actually be fed from this tank for your hot water, shower, and everything like that, all your stuff, and it will be sucked up through these different valves and piping that are on this left side. So if this is a home that you're interested in, and if you guys are thinking about building up in the mountains, having a good company come in and work on these systems is very important, because it's one thing I would definitely recommend not skipping on is your water pressure and your water systems when it comes to building up in these mountains, because you just never want to be at that point in time where you're going to be out of water. As well, for the system it has a they do have a water tank, hot water tank, but they also have a system in here that is hot water, but it is without a hot water tank. So those are always really nice systems, because technically you'll never run out of hot water, even if you're running the shower or hot water for quite some time. So the last place I'm going to show you guys is going to be they have it as a working studio right now, but could be a third bedroom. It's big enough. Has definitely some storage closets. The lighting in here is definitely meant for a studio, but again, could be easily used as another bedroom. This one is probably 12 foot wide by 12 foot long. Very square, but also still a decent amount of size to where you can fit a large size bed and furniture in it as well. Here's the view from this bedroom. This one is just up and along the hill on the northwest side. With the trees, you don't get as much of a view, but you could always cut some of those out to give yourself a better view. And this is it for the basement. I hope this video helped you guys kind of see this home. If you guys have any questions, just shoot me a call and we can definitely discuss this place. In terms of my thought on it, very nice, good quality. Seems like everything was done with high-end products. In my eyes, this is definitely a home where for today, in today's value, in today's market for building wise, you wouldn't be able to build this home for that $839,000 for what it is. And so to me, this home would definitely be one of those ones where it costs you over $1 million to build. So just to kind of keep that in perspective, that even though this is a very expensive home, it is a lot cheaper than it would to build it in these days and times. Other than that, it's just a very quiet, peaceful neighborhood. A lot of friendly people here. Something that I think is important when you live up in a mountain town. You want people that are there that can help you if you need it, if there's ever an issue, and then you gotta be there for them as well. And this is it. Well, I really hope you guys like this home, and we will hopefully be able to get a showing tomorrow for the other one up in Bellevue. I tried to get it today, but with my schedule, I unfortunately was not able to make it out there today. So tomorrow I should be able to. If you guys have any questions, please give me a call. All right, have a great one, guys. See ya. Here's just a quick glimpse of the 2-car garage. Big enough space definitely for a large truck. If you guys have smaller vehicles like this one, then you got about a 6 to 10 foot area for storage, kind of like they got going at the moment. Or a great place for a workbench. They also have a heater in here so you can work year round in here. They have storage and attic access to the garage. And that is about it for this garage. Very nice, looks like it's insulated, drywalled, painted. Very nice touch. Then we'll just take a quick look at the shed. Here is the shed and workshop that they got. So they do actually have power that was dug up underneath the ground, so that's really nice to have. And as you can see in here, they have everything you could possibly need for outlets, for a wood shop, or for any types of art and crafts you want to do, or just an area to plug in your tractor or anything like that. This also does have a Delta heater in it as well, and is fully insulated on the inside. This is a really nice deal. It's actually got its own electrical panel as well. So very well done shed, very well done for anybody who is looking to have a place to kind of get away, or to just keep their stuff separated and in an insulated, heated building. And that is it, guys.